I gotta share a win and a milestone that I just achieved last month. March was my 2-year anniversary in the group. I finished at about 47K. I set myself a goal of 70K by the end of the year, which at the moment still feels ridiculous saying it out loud. But if someone would have told me I'd be doing these numbers 2 years ago signing up, I probably would have thought the same thing.
Guess who's back? It's Ryan, man. Just want to check in with the Money Mondays. I wish I was as cool as Eminem and could be like, guess who's back? It's shady and all that, but I'm just not that cool. But I do have a good win. So literally just walked out of a face-to-face meeting with one of my cold Facebook prospects who signed on for a website lead gen deal at $3,500. Now we're breaking that up into payments, but still $3,500 for a website, some minor SEO, GMB, the whole works. The dude's pumped at what I can do with him through snaps. Guys, send out proposals, man. Get the proposals out. That's all I'm doing. I'm just constantly reaching out to people and planting the seeds. Like Dan always says, plant the seeds, send out proposals, send out offers. Another guy, cold email or cold Facebook reach out. He just didn't have a website. Reached out to him. He's locked in, ready to rock and roll. Had another guy while I was in that meeting email me back from another screencast I had sent out to another cold prospect through Facebook and said, hey, I want to talk more. So while I'm in one meeting signing one client, I'm getting an email from another one to learn more. So guys, money's out there. Money's out there. Go get it. All right. This is Ryan. We're out.
Opportunities are everywhere. I joined several Facebook groups in the last couple of months to plant seeds in niches I'm familiar with. I replied to a comment from one of the members and advised them. Then I got a DM from a tradesman asking about the sites. Now, I'm building him one as we speak. Well, upon qualifying this business owner, I find that he has a local Facebook group with over 1,000 members, specific to the trades in his local area. I'm building his site first. Then, we are getting in front of the group. That's a good win. Get yourself out there.
I've got a new twist on Eugene Review. Instead of trying to create my own in a new city, I found a podcaster who is already doing a phenomenal job interviewing business owners. Why beat them if I can join them and tap into their network? Their website stinks, and they want to talk to me. I have a master plan to take them to the next level. I have no idea how much revenue they have coming in yet. It looks like their Apple podcast has 39 ratings and 4.8 stars. Their top podcast shows 300 views. This is all new stuff I haven't done yet, but I'm modeling everything from the group. I'm sure I can get 10 times the viewership for these guys, increase the value of their ad space, and pick up a few referrals for lead gen.
I know that these numbers are probably a joke to some people, especially since I've been in the group for 2 years. But while most people quit when it gets hard and never really get anywhere, I at least stayed with it. I'm on track to be at 10K per month this summer, but it's the connections that I've made, the skills I have learned, and the ability not to have to punch a time clock that has made it all so worth it. All that is worth so much more than the amount of money I am making. If you're new and struggling, stay with it and focus on learning, investing in yourself, and making new business connections, then you will be here as well.
I've seen some frustration on a few posts the last few days, especially from people just getting started. So I wanted to share some inspiration. This was my second client. I gave the leads away for free for 21 days. In the 5 years since, he has never stopped paying me. My first check was $424. This last year, this one site paid me $30,000. I pay a VA $50 a month to maintain it. You're in the right place at the right time with world-class leadership and training. Don't quit. You can either have successes or excuses, but not both. Which do you choose?
Hey guys, so it's Nicole Eckel here. It's been a while since I've been active in the group or shared my wins for Money Mondays, but I just wanted to pop on here and share a few things. So I've been in the group for 3 years come August, and I just want to give some words of encouragement and also share my wins because it took me 2.5 years of absolutely grinding, putting in that dedication, putting in that work, and I'm finally in a place where my business name is getting out there. I'm having referrals. I had 2 new SEO clients come to me this week. I landed them both. One was the hardest that I've ever done a discovery call with. She absolutely has been burnt in the past, by digital marketers, didn't really want to work with me, and I sold her. She is signing up, and we're starting with a trust building package, taking it slow so that I can, build that trust with her, gain it, show her that I provide results, and she's also a business coach. So what does that mean? I proved to her she is now bringing me tons of freaking referrals because I will be her SEO girl that she recommends to the people she business coaches. So those are 2 wins, and then I'm sitting in my brand new GMC Terrain. It's 2022. It's the fancy one. It's got the nice rims. It's the pearl shiny bright white. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for this group. So 2.5 years of absolutely grinding. I never gave up. Took me longer to learn some skills, but I knew I'd get there, and I'm here. So I just wanted to share my wins and also encourage others. If you feel like you're not getting to where you want to be, don't freaking stop. You'll get there. You will get there. Happy Money Mondays.
I joined the group in the middle of 2020 due to some influence from some awesome friends here. At the time, I was not in a position to make the initial investment, but I knew I needed to do something as I was not able to provide long-term security for my family. So I dove in. Here I am in mid-2022, looking at my client spreadsheet. I've got 4 SEO clients and 12 lead gen clients that pay me monthly. I'm also currently doing 3 website builds. Did I mention, this is only a part-time thing for me? I never wanted to kill my job because I love it. I am the pastor of an amazing church, but anyone who has been in ministry knows it will never have your family's security as a priority. So here I am, sitting in a Starbucks in Myrtle Beach early in the morning. I'm finishing up a website mock-up, emailing clients, and about to start on a sermon for this weekend. Over at the campground is our camper and our truck, which we purchased 1 year ago. They are already almost paid off. I'm spending the rest of the afternoon at the beach with my family. It feels really good to put money away as security for my future retirement and actually have a savings account that I feel good about. These are things we have not had for almost 10 years. You get from this program what you put into it. I'm feeling thankful, and I just wanted to share.
A few weeks ago, I made a post about one of my lead gens that was awarded a contract to clean buses. I decided to handle the work myself because I couldn't find a company that provided the services that I mentioned on my site. Fast forward to today, I got my crew in place, and after payroll and overhead is paid, I take home between $1,800 and $2,500 per week, all without stepping foot on a bus. And I have the ability to renegotiate the contract every 90 days. What a beautiful life.
While most of our clients pay online, a few still do it old school. It's nice to get literal mailbox money.
It's the first day of my new arbitrage business. I've got a hungry young man that I am training. We closed 4 new monthly contract clients and a $1,500 acid wash. My goal is to add an extra $300 to $500 a week in income by July. I want to make this young man, from my church, a successful business owner, while I'm a silent partner. I've had this lead gen for over 2 years, and I was tired of the ups and downs. So I decided it was time to just take control.
Another lead gen closed for $100 per lead. We've increased our monthly price from $800 per month to $16 for this site. I highly suggest looking into charging your clients per lead. Then you'll be able to charge more over time while making it seem safer for your client. It's been way more profitable and easier to land clients for us.
All the time, I see posts like this. Now I can share one too. I'm living that laptop life. Thanks Dan, Tori, Shar, Pierce, and the LG teams.
Hey beautiful friends, I did it. I submitted my 2 weeks notice for my cybersecurity tech job. I finally feel like I can breathe.
Hey, Ipe and Dan. I just wanted to share a quick win. It's actually a really big deal for me because I've been doing this for a couple years now. I've got some SEO clients, but I finally sold my very first lead today. And so I'm super stoked about it. So thank you. Just want to share.
My job has officially been killed as of yesterday. I got offered $30,000 at the beginning of the year as an incentive to stay. I took the money because I'm not an idiot, but I still tendered my resignation regardless. I'll be juggling being a full-time dad with running my business, but no one said it would be easy. time to move forward.
This week has been the best week. I'm doing arbitrage to pay my bills while I build my lead gen business. The check below was for about 1.5 hours of work. I've learned to prioritize. I took 4 days off this past weekend to head to Arizona to join my cousins who lost their mom. No work, no open computer. But the leads were calling whether I was home or not. My kids drove on the way home, and I was in the back seat setting appointments and relaxing. It felt good to be in control of my own time and life. It felt good not to think about work and to just focus on my family.
I always see success posts on here, but I've never really had enough success to be able to do one myself. It's been 3 weeks since I quit my job, and after some scrambling, I've secured 3 SEO deals for a total of $3,000 per month, on top of my lead gen income. Before, I was only making about $2,500 per month, working 40 hours per week waiting tables. I could not be happier with the result of all the work I've put into this new business. I'm so grateful for this group and all the foundational education, time, and support that Dan and his friends have put in. If you're new or struggling, keep at it. Keep failing forward. Keep putting up sites and making offers. It will start paying off eventually.
It's been almost 3 years since I've done it, but I just collected $12K in 3 days from 3 lead gen clients. Mind blown. I'm super grateful. I'm looking to replicate that more often now that I have a full-time VA.
You're either planning to win or you're planning to fail. To me, it's like plan for success. Guys, if you got a toe in the water right now and you're like, well, I want to see if this works, Dan, you've already failed. You're already done. You might as well quit now. Okay? That's a loser mentality. That's a mentality that keeps you doing different things over and over and over again, right? If you've had that mentality and lots of other things, well, I'm gonna see if something works. You're done. Chalk it up, put a fork in you now. You might as well save yourself some time, energy, and effort and just throw in the towel. If you're like probably the 99.9% of the people that are in this group, failure's not an option. I'm gonna make this work. There's too many other people that, like Dan, that aren't as smart as me, that are killing it. So why can't I kill it too? And it's all up here. But again, your thoughts control you, right? The way that you think, even the smallest thoughts, right? Something as small as like, I'm not gonna register a business until I get my first client because I wanna make sure it works. That thought, even though you might have only had it for a split second, that works when you sleep, that works when you work, that works when you're on a sales call, that's working in your subconscious, and it controls a lot of the movements and the actions that you have, your enthusiasm, your motivation, inspiration for getting up every day and crushing life, okay? So get that shit out of your head. It's absolutely toxic to have this like, I'm gonna see if it works. No, everything you do, everything that I do, we're gonna get the job done, right? We're going to be successful. I'm gonna continue to let my subconscious know that I'm a freaking winner, right? And so are you guys. I wanna tell myself and sell myself every day, even if I'm fucking bullshitting myself, okay? I'm getting up and I'm going to win. I want you guys to have that same mentality as you attack business, because I'm telling you, man, when you wake up, when you tell yourself and sell yourself that you're gonna be successful, I'm gonna freaking win, I'm gonna make this work. Man, what a mindset shift from the, I hope this works. Well, what if it doesn't work? I don't have very much money. Man, it's really hard for people in this state or this country or this or this, that. Loser mentality, right? Those daily affirmations, as woo-woo and as bullshit as people think it is, your subconscious ain't bullshit. Your subconscious is controlling a lot of your movements and your actions every day. You have a strong mind, okay, and a strong will to win, you will always be successful. It doesn't matter if it's lead gen, if you're selling freaking lotions and potions and bullshit from MLM, if you're freaking selling, water to the ocean. It doesn't matter. A winner mentality will always find a way. So become a winner, right? And the way you're gonna do that, the way you're gonna break past incorrect ways you were trained or your mind was trained, maybe from your family, maybe your parents were very negative, maybe the people you surround yourself through college were negative, maybe you've consistently hung out with losers, right? Those people have trained your mind to operate a certain way. You got to retrain your mind, right? You got to change up the way that your thought patterns work, because your thought patterns control you.